Hi, this is Lauren here. We're actually going into 2017, and I just want to make a big change this year. I want to be more outspoken, and I want to just, as I stated before in a previous video, I want to just come out of my comfort zone this year. And so I just want to share some of the things that happened to me this year. Um, well, in 2016, rather. I, um, I'm sorry, this is kind of hard for me to kind of explain. I lost my first child, and I feel really bad about it. Just because, if you know me, then you will know that I was born with cerebral palsy, and it affects the way that I walk. And because of the way that I walk, people tend to view me a different way, not view me as equally as much of a soon to be 25-year-old woman should be viewed a lot of the time. So, um, even just knowing that I was pregnant to begin with, for some people would come off as a shock. And with that being said, I already felt like I had the odds stacked against me. So for me to actually end up pregnant and then to lose um, the child, which was growing inside of me, it's just so hard to handle. I really don't know what to say or how to deal with it. It hurts. It really does, especially when you see people around you that have the same physical impairment that you have. It's they're having their children, and their children are growing, and they're healthy and happy. It's very discouraging for me to see that. So a lot of times this year just caused me to be very withdrawn, and I lost my drive a lot of times to do anything at all. It's terrible. Like, you know, I had what's called an ectopic pregnancy, and it has nothing to do with my cerebral palsy. It just was because um my baby just decided to grow inside of my tube, my fallopian tube, due to the fact that I had scar tissue wrapped around the tube. So, as a result, the baby wasn't able to make it to my uterus. So, I had an operation which resulted in me losing one of my fallopian tubes. I still have both ovaries intact and one tube. So, for those of you who are wondering, I still am able to have children, and it may or may not be difficult for me at this point, but I just want to be emotionally healed before I decide to try again. So, that's just one of the hard things that happened for me this year. It hasn't really been a really hard year. It's been, pretty okay, but because this incident occurred in the beginning of the year, it just consumed most of my year, most of my drive and ambition for my whole 2016. So going into 2017, I just hope that I have a brighter start. I hope that I do a better job at um, handling things that may be difficult that come my way. Um, and I would say some good things. A good thing that happened to me this year is that um, I have started a new work at home opportunity, as well as still working my retail job. So that's something that's pretty good, I would say. If you don't mind, anybody who's watching, share some of your good and bad experiences that may have happened to you, um, 2016, and how you might, what your wishes are for the new 2017. Anyways, thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time.